Welcome to Teching It Up with Mark. Today we're taking a quick look at the runtime identity service. So this is where K2 gets its users from. So normally that's Active Directory. We actually have to take those users and there's a sync process to move what it queries from AD or another user provider such as Azure Active Directory, Intranel, I believe it's called, and moves that information into K2. We'll see an example of here of where I updated the user's manager in Active Directory, and then I tried to sync that into K2. Just as a warning here, I struggled quite a bit on this in this video, so you're basically just going to watch me struggle the whole time until I actually get this done. I'll make sure to put in chapters so it's not going to bore you to death, but yeah, I hope you enjoy. Thank you. Today we're going to do a little bit of a quick example of the sync service because I was running across an issue. So I had a user in Active Directory that was administrator was the name, and I just assigned that administrator a manager here in Active Directory and clicked apply. So previously this user administrator did not have manager listed in Active Directory. So when I ran the workflow with this step for manager approval with the administrator account and then went to originator's manager, I can see, so this is in designer at the workflow. If I go to management to the workflow itself, the workflow is in error. I can see that it failed at that particular step when I go to the view flow from this. And I can also see in the errors, if I go to show details, there should be an activity with a client should have at least one destination, which basically means that nobody was assigned the task. If I go to look this up, I could look this up in a few places. So we'll go to in system, in management, user management, SmartObjects, user. If I execute this smart object, we'll see this might have it updated in the meantime. And if I go to get users, we'll try, the label is K2 for Active Directory, AAD for Azure Active Directory, or what's the name of it now? Entra, something like that. I could see that now the administrator is there. So if I retry this action in the workflow, it should go through. Let's see. Did not go through. What I'll do here instead is go to activity, manager approval. Sometimes we have to do this instead of retry. Still an error. What's going on? Let me take another look at this user. Get users. Need the label again, K2. Manager, Denelix Bob. Looks good to me. Let's try running it again. I'll refresh this form, which will start the workflow. Software, Microsoft Office, test. Submit. Submitted. Yeah, I could use some work on my form. Now I'll go back in management to the workflow, refresh, another error. What I think I need to do here is run the sync service. Maybe it's pulling that information directly from Active Directory. I'll link the knowledge base article. It's actually quite good with this. But we can, in K2, actually run this, let's see, the sync service. So that sync service would be pulling the user information from a source and make sure that that's actually in the K2 database for use within K2 applications. So we'll go to operations, start sync, execute. Provider name will be K2. If you don't know your provider names, just go to this provider, execute, list providers here, and we see K2 SharePoint or K2 SQL. Most of the time it's going to be K2 or Azure Active Directory, AAD. And we might need some more details with that, but let's just try this as is. Start sync, provider name, K2, execute. Great, it started. Let's try run history, see if we can see if this is completed. I don't know what the statuses are. K2 started. Nope. Guess we'll try by date range. Oh man. I'll have to probably put this in database format. I'm going to use ChatGDP to do that for me, because although it should be a simple operation, it would probably take me like 10 minutes to get this correctly. I gotta log in. Bear with me. Maybe I'll speed this up on the video. Wasn't planning to do this video anyways, but came across. Can you make DB dates for date times for today, and tomorrow? Perfect. Probably should have guessed this myself, but I don't feel like wasting the mental energy on it. Execute. Awesome. Completed was the status. So there was only one for today. Now let's go back to our workflow, retry the error. Two errors. First we'll try retry on the latest one. Still looks like an error. And we'll try to go to it again. Refresh. Still an error. Oh man. Let's take a look at the workflow again. Originators manager. Sounds good. Why can't you find that? What is wrong with originators manager? Go back to AD. Let's try a new one again. Again. That would be quite annoying. Oh, nope. We have error number 4 there. Oh, why doesn't it like that? Let's just check event viewer quickly. Oh yeah, I got that one. All right, we're going to go to extreme lengths here, killing the K2 service, and starting it again. Oh, it's not happy about that. Okay, there we go. Typically, this will be in Windows services, not here in the console like this. If you have a development license, it's in the console. But yeah, normally it would be a Windows service. Let's see. Oh, nope. Where is it getting that information from? Is there somewhere else? Get user details. Let's try this. Yes. The FQN will be K2. Then the domain. Then the username. Administrator. Email. Manager. How come there's nothing there for manager? Well, that's annoying. I ran the sync again. Do I have it in the wrong field in Active Directory? Manager. Properties. Oh, I don't need that. Where do we have? Company manager. Properties. Telephone profile. Account. Address. General. Web page. Gonna have to look that up. Update manager. Synced operations. Okay. Should have read the article better. I think I need to add the provider instance. Jeez. So I'll go to list provider instances. Denolix. And I'll put that there, and then I'll try the sync operation. Denolix. Execute. All right. Let's go to the run history. Get by date range. K2. This time we'll do Denolix. Set tomorrow. Put this back to today. Execute. Completed. Awesome. We have more statuses in there. I probably should have noticed that before. Let's go back to the workflow page. Gonna restart, retry. Still getting errors. Let's try this in user again. Take a looking at the user. Get user details. Administrator. Still no manager or email. And we did a full sync. I'm not happy about that. Okay, so I found something else out here. If I go to the K2 database itself, and I find the user in the identity.identity table. If I click on their XML properties, so I clicked it open here. Oh, let me just. I see that I definitely do not have a manager value for administrator, so that has to be updated. So what I'm going to attempt to do here is put this resolve to 0, and I'm going to do it for everybody since there's only like 5 or not too many entries. This is definitely not supported, so be careful if you do this. Update. Set resolved equal to I need to see. Just do it like this. Oh, look at that. I had it right. What was the 0? We'll just do it for everything. 31 pros affected. Then we're going to rerun the sync again. Start sync. K2. Provider name Denolix. We're going to say false for this. Maybe it needs that flag. Who knows? All right. Go quickly to run history. By date range. Provider name K2. Denolix. Nope, this time. I'm just going to copy those back. The dates. Should be several for today now. Execute. Looks like nothing happened. Let's see. $21. Yes. How come this did not do anything? All right, let's go back to the database. Probably just broke everything here. Hey, it did work. Wow. Awesome. So let's go back to our workflow history. Since I restarted everything, need to go back to this. Software request system. Back to our workflow. Well, first we should test to see if we see this in user. Get user details. K2/Denolix. Administrator. Yeah, we have a manager, finally. All right, back to errors. We'll try to restart, retry, refresh. Whoa, now it's working. Yes. So finally we did it. Now we go back to here. All these are active. We went to the manager. So that's how you can do an identity sync in K2 and force that. And I guess that was an issue with it. I don't know why that was. Maybe you can open a support ticket if needed. If you actually watched this video and the whole thing, my respect to you. This was quite painful. Wasn't expecting it to be, but I thought I had a good chance for a video here. So please like, comment, subscribe, and let me know if you actually finish a video. I don't know, if I had a prize, I'd give you a prize or a t-shirt or something like that, but I don't have any of that. Have a good day. Thank you.